if you can make it here.
If I can make it there.
Well, you know the rest.
Talk Radio 77
WABC.
Saturday evenings at 10:30. It's Talkin' Sports.
Hi, it's John Friedman. Join me for Talking Sports. Great guests, your calls, and a lot more.
Saturday evenings at 10:30.
Balance of Nature's fruit and veggie capsules contain 100% fine-ripened fruits and vegetables, tested pure with no pesticides, fillers, or additives of any kind, and are the most effective whole food supplements on the market today. You might ask, how can over 10 servings of 31 different fruits and vegetables fit into 6 vegetarian capsules? Fruits and vegetables are on an average 85% water. Balance of Nature uses cold vacuum technology to remove the water, leaving only the whole food. We don't use any heat, air, or light drying methods that damage nutrients. Our cold vacuum technology maintains 99% of the fresh fruits and vegetables' original nutritional value. Along with diet and exercise, Mother Nature provides fruits and vegetables to help us maintain good health.
To order, go to balanceofnature.com or call 1-800-246-8751. That's 1-800-246-8751 and use discount code WABC.
NJ Diet's taking weight loss and wellness to a whole new level. With multiple offices in the tri-state area, they've now expanded with offices in Shelton and Rocky Hill, Connecticut, and now with a brand new office in Staten Island. NJ Diet's Guaranteed program uses hair, saliva, and their bioenergetic scans to personalize natural formulas to shed 20 to 40 pounds in only 40 days. NJ Diet then utilizes DNA testing to determine your ideal diet, workout plans, specific needs for essential vitamins, plus way more metabolic factors are assessed genetically to make sure you keep it off and stay healthy for the rest of your life. This info can also be used by any of your healthcare providers in the future. NJ Diet's all natural. No shots, no hormones, and no surgery. Locations in New Jersey, New York, and now Connecticut. Full supervision is provided every step of the way. You'll even have the doctor's personal email and phone number. Call today, 8555-NJ-DIET, or log on to njdiet.com to learn how you can lose 20 to 40 pounds or more in only 40 days. That's 8555-NJ-DIET, or go to njdiet.com.
Bernie and Sid in the morning.
Talk Radio
77 WABC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about Peerless boilers for years. I've had one in my home, a Peerless boiler, since Hurricane Sandy, courtesy of Pete Morgan, who is a wonderful, wonderful man. He runs Peerless boilers, and it's a great company. But my Peerless boiler has been very, very reliable, efficient, heats the house in minutes. It's quiet, it's clean, and it's a good-looking machine. I love my Peerless boiler, folks, and you're going to love yours. We keep telling you that Peerless boilers are America's best-built boilers. Well, they are. They are great boilers, and if you heat your home or business with natural gas or oil, they have a size and type that is just right for you. Any home, condo, co-op, apartment building, you name it. So now, folks, right now, in the beginning of July, now is the perfect time to get that beast out of your basement and replace it with a high-efficiency Peerless boiler. These guys are not doing much right now, so this is the time. Don't wait until it's 10 degrees outside. Look for the American-made Peerless Boiler Combi, a boiler that delivers the most hot water in the product class and heats your home or apartment the same way you expect a Peerless boiler to do. Upgrade your boiler today with a 95% efficient Peerless Boiler Combi and start saving on your heat and hot water bill today. Do not wait until it's too late and you have a big leaking mess and a no-heat emergency on your hands. Save that money now. Get that beast out of your basement by going to PeerlessBoilers.com, where you just put in your zip code and up pops a dealer near you. It's that easy, folks. Remember, Peerless Boilers, America's best-built boilers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Numbers most important for prostate cancer treatment. 1, excellent results. 2, avoiding radical robotic surgery. 3, maintaining sexual function. 4, keeping urinary control. 1, 2, 3, 4, our goals of prostate cancer treatment for you. I'm Dr. Lederman. Men with prostate cancer wish great results, avoiding radical robotic surgery, maintaining sexual and urinary life. Meet Dr. Lederman to learn more. For free booklet DVD, call 212-CHOICES. 212-CHOICES. All outpatient, 1384 Broadway at 38th. Most insurances, Medicare, Medicaid accepted. Meet Dr. Lederman, 212-CHOICES, 212-CHOICES. Decades of experience treating thousands with prostate cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Results, avoiding radical robotic surgery, quality of life, 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll be number one with Dr. Lederman. Call 212-CHOICES, 212-CHOICES.
Bernie and Sid in the morning.
Talk Radio.
77 WABC.
Folks, I've got great news. Record prices are being paid for quality pre-owned vehicles, and yours will never be worth more than it is today. You owe it to yourself to visit the company that pays the max, and that's AutoBuy. You hear me talking about AutoBuy, and I'm sure you've seen their ads. AutoBuy really does buy any quality pre-owned car, truck, motorcycle, boat, SUV, luxury, exotic, commercial, and estate vehicle. And they really do pay the max. As a matter of fact, AutoBuy will pay up to $1,000 more than any major car buying company as long as you've got a valid written offer. For details, go to WePayTheMax.com. More people than ever have sold their quality pre-owned vehicles to AutoBuy. Take it from me. I've done their spots now between South Florida and New York for the better part of a decade. Now is the time to check them out. AutoBuy is the highest Google-rated car buying company, and they invite you to read their reviews anytime online. Don't trade it to the dealer, folks. Don't do it. Head straight to AutoBuy and get the max. Go to WePayTheMax.com. AutoBuy it and get the max.
Forget about it.
If it's New York,
Making noise.
Let me tell you something.
You should do your homework, bro.
Because people see through fakeness.
it's Bernie and Sid in the morning. Talk Radio 77 WABC.
Funny. Tom Petty won't back down. That was all about Sergeant David Bellavia and Bo Dietl, too. Neither one of those guys back down, whether it's Bellavia in Iraq or Bo Dietl in New York City. Neither one of those two guys, and Bo joins us here, backs down. These guys welcome the fight. Right? Whether it's Bellavia fighting for the United States across the seas or Bo Dietl fighting for New York City, right here on our own streets. These guys bring the fight.
Manly men.
Bo Dietl's a manly man.
What's up, Bo?
By the way,
I was listening to that interview driving out. That's a real American hero.
No doubt.
What a good guy that guy is. And you know what? You don't even put people like that in the same breath of anybody. He's an American hero, and God bless him and his family.
You're being humble. You're being humble again. You don't hear us put it. So listen. So here's one thing I noticed the other day. So yesterday, Bernie, you and I had the new owner, John Katzimatidis, on the air, and he was very, very good, very nice. So John does this like 20-minute speech for the whole new company, and we all get a chance to meet him. And it's a Thursday. Just so happens that Bo does his podcast on Thursdays. So Bo shows up like 20 minutes later. John showed very little emotion for about an hour. When you walked in and he saw you, I would have thought you guys have been best friends since you're 5 years old.
We're 40-year friends.
You are 40-year friends.
Yeah. John's a great guy. John's wonderful. He's got beautiful. His son was in back of me when I ran for mayor against the Republican and everything. His son's great, his daughter. And I tell you, they're like his wife, Margot, and all that. He's a super guy. He's a pots and pans type guy.
Right.
There's a street guy that had Red Apple. He made a couple of good investments in oil and all that. And he's a billionaire, and you want to say he's a cool guy. He's been up to rails many times with me. And I'm happy that we have somebody that's going to control the ship that's like us. He's a good guy.
Right. A local guy.
Yeah, he's a local guy. He's not one of these banana heads from another state that go whip in their voice from the out west. Yip. Yeah, we own the station. Yip. Yeah, I know New York. Yip.
No, this is
No,
one
John's
and
a
only
man.
station.
He's a Greek. He's a Greek. Man. He's a Greek man. So listen, since I've been talking to you guys, so last week I had a meeting on a Monday before the show. All of a sudden, I go meet Pat Toscano. Pat Toscano is a former assistant district attorney. They call them prosecutors over in Jersey. So he says to me, he sends me some videos and all. He goes, Bo, I want you to get involved with a case. So he shows me a video of a cop from the news shooting at a fleeing car. So I call Pat Toscano. I says, man, I really can't get involved with that. That doesn't look good. But here's what I'm trying to say. News media takes what they want, and they run these clips. The one-sided news media runs a clip of this young cop. He happens to be short guy, maybe about 5'5". He's of Puerto Rican descent. He was married to a black woman. He has a black child. So there's no racial overtones. Right away, they're bringing out the racial overtones. He's Puerto Rican. Put it this way. Here's what happens. They have a female police officer goes over the car. Now you got to get the setting. This area of Newark, New Jersey, bad shootings all over. The week before, 4 women was shot in a drive-by during a funeral procession for someone who was shot.
I remember that.
So it's really bad. Now the roll call, you're at roll call. All of a sudden, 10-10, we got shots fired. So you're turning out. Now you got this emotion going on. You're in a car. No one can understand unless you were a cop when you know you're going into the crap. You know there's shots fired. That means guns are around. That means your life is going to be in danger. Now, he ain't the cop that goes to Dunkin' Donuts. He ain't the cop to go get his coffee at McDonald's. He shoots right over to the area. Now they're over there. Now we got videotape of a female officer. What a brave lady she is. She walks over the car with these 2 cretins in there. We're going to call them cretins. They're sitting in the car, and I know guys who are stoned out on dust and all that. The guy's looking, his eyes are rolling around. All of a sudden, she looks down on her cam. She looks down, and he has a gun between her legs. She goes between his legs. All of a sudden, he goes like this, 10, whatever call it is, code in Jersey, a gun in the car. She starts yelling for help, assistance. Next thing is the guys are looking at each other. The guy in the passenger side's reaching for something. She's there. Only to the grace of God, there was a backup car shows up. They pull out. Now, all of a sudden, Crespo and his partner start chasing them. They command them to pull over. They don't. He gets out of the car, Crespo, knowing that his gun's in that car, and he goes around the passenger side. All of a sudden, he tries to get the car to stop. They pull off. They stop him again. He then sees the guy point the gun at him. He fires 2 shots. The car then continues. This kid, Crespo, jumps out of the car again, runs around, and then all of a sudden, the car pulls away. He fires 2 more shots. Now, you got to understand something. When you got a fleeing car, there's directives there. You're not supposed to chase a fleeing car unless that fleeing car could cause death or injury to somebody else. And in reality, they were going down the wrong way, the wrong side of the street at 60, 70 miles an hour. If there was kids coming from a basketball game, they could have mowed them over. Or if they got away, they could have killed some other cops. So this guy's doing all this police action. One guy gets shot in the head. He don't die. The other guy dies. Now we look at their arrest record. One guy, 17 felony convictions, did 25 years. The other guy did 15 years. These were no Boy Scouts out there. So what does the moron grand jury over there in Newark, New Jersey, they come back. Now, this happened in January. They indict this kid right before Memorial Day. They tell him to wait around. I've never seen a grand jury where they tell you to wait around. They wait around for what they call a true bill. They handcuff him. They lock this cop up. They put him in the system. For 6 days, he's in the system there like a common criminal. This is the kid that put his life on the line. He's got 4 kids, and he puts his life on the line. Now he's sitting in a jail. All of a sudden, you say to yourself, this ain't the guy that went for coffee and was hiding. This is a kid that's running up on the car. You know there's guns in it. He should get a friggin' medal. Yep. And I commend and I say to the people of Newark, this man was protecting your community so your kids wouldn't get killed. And now he was arrested. This is a horrific thing. I got involved, and all of a sudden I said to myself, this is one Bo's got to step up. I'll be an expert witness. This guy should get a medal, and that's what it should be all about. I am outraged when stuff like this happens. And of course, the news media just runs that little clip of the guy shooting at the car. And I told Pat Toscano, I ain't getting involved with this. The guy shooting at a flea gun. But the whole story wasn't told. We know the story. When the story comes out, I say he gets reinstated, that cop, and they give him a friggin' medal for the heroics that he had 4 kids, and then all of a sudden one of the guys there in the news media, we had a little news conference, he goes, well, you know, there's too many shootings with white cops against brown and black people. He goes, I resent that. He goes, first of all, I'm Puerto Rican. Second of all, I had a child with a black woman, and my child is black. So don't start running that racial crap. You had 2 felons there that this kid took out and stopped from killing somebody else. Crespo is his name. He's a cop from Newark, New Jersey. His name is Crespo. Toscano, I'm just outraged about stuff like this.
Justifiably, understandably, and I mean, it happens all too often, as you point out with these cell phone videos. You get half the story.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, what you got to do is, if you're in a grand jury, first of all, grand jury is a bunch of morons sitting there reading the newspapers. You can present whatever you want. If I want to indict him today, you present your case. In reality, they didn't put the policewoman in there that saw the gun in the car. Just by the grace of God, we didn't have a dead police officer. Yeah. Excuse me, we're all the same. Women, men, police officer. She could have been shot. She's a real hero. She goes up on a car with these two cretins on it by herself. Man, how brave is that lady? Yeah, wow. And then when you want to say that women are not brave, well, that police officer was really brave. And this cop jumps out. So all of a sudden, what was said, one of the news reporters said to Crespo, he goes, well, how come your partner didn't jump out of the car? How come no other cops ran up to the car? You know what I say? When I was on the force, there was a lot of guys that went first. In the military, they call what they call a point man. They're the ones that get killed. In Vietnam, the point man was the one that went out on the trail for those little gookatations there. Can I say that? I don't really care. For them guys to kill the point man, the Marine, the Army guy who was the point man always got killed because he's the first one in. When you're hitting the door, the cop that goes in first, the brave cop or the brave Army soldier that goes in first is the one that gets shot and gets killed. This kid is a real hero, and you want to know something? This shows people why do cops want to get involved? Why didn't they just let that car go? Maybe they would have killed somebody else. Right. Maybe they would have ran down 5 young men coming from the gym playing basketball 70 miles an hour down the wrong side of the street to oncoming traffic way, and they indict this kid for manslaughter. I mean, I got to laugh about it because this is an outrage.
It's how we reward our heroes today. That's what we do in the name of quote unquote social justice.
Crespo is his name, the cop in Newark. And another note, everybody's knocking my friend, my little bearded leprechaun here, the guy that owns the Knicks, Jimmy Boy. I saw him the other day, Jimmy Boy. Let me tell you something. Chill back a little bit. These 2 broken down valises they're sending to Brooklyn. First of all, this one guy's getting $160 million. He ain't playing next year. His Achilles tendon is broke, so he ain't even going to play next year. So now all of a sudden, what if he breaks it again? $160 million. Let the Russian guy over there, whatever the hell his name is, let him buy him the Nets. You know what I want in the Knicks? I want young men, handsome-looking black guys, handsome guys to be the Knicks that are going to be out there working hard and doing what they got to do for a small amount of money to show they're New Yorkers, and they're going to represent the Knicks, and they're going to be better than these old broken-down valises. You got two guys making the tremendous monies. They're making, I think, $300 million each. They didn't even make the All-Star team. 2 other baseball members are on there. So my point is, all these old broken-down valises, like me, I'm finished. Bring in the young guy. Give me Crossbow. Forget about Bo Dietl. I don't want it anymore. Get the young guy to take it. Get the young guys on the Knicks. Let's get some handsome, good-looking young black guys as the New York Knicks. Handsome. Dress them up like years ago with the suits and all that, and let them be the young Knicks and power.
We got to get Bo some coffee next time before his appearance.
I love the Knicks, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to waste my time or money on a couple old broken-down valises. We got youth there.
Could be a blessing in disguise.
20-year-old kids coming out of college. Shoot.
We got to go.
Three-pointers, man.
Love you, Bo. Love you. It's Show. Come right back.